Real quick. Whoa. Real quick. Can you hear me? Am I audible? I'm using my microphone here. I don't know what the fuck is happening here. Let me know if you could hear me in the chat. Can you see my mouth move? Oh. I don't know what kind of delay we got here. Says it could do it. I don't know. You let me know. I just got an ad. Can you hear me okay? Like, I act like if I talk louder, it'll be okay. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? You can hear me. Fantastic. And you just sent me an email, so that's even cooler. So how's everybody doing today? Go over there and stick your thumb up in the air on the clicky thing. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little behind the scenes secret here. Friday, my computer, or not my computer, my printer, touch fucking wood. My printer decided that the black ink was going to be clogged. So I needed to clean my print head. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I fucking panicked. And this was going on. I don't know if you guys came, for those of you who came to the Garage Poets thing. During the Garage Poets, I was still trying to fix my printer. What's up, JH? I was freaking out, and I kept running print nozzle check patterns and all this shit, and it was just completely fucked. Like, I was getting barely any. And I'm like, oh my God, if my printer like takes a dive on me, I'm screwed. And I just started totally panicking and doing the whole like, oh my God, the sky's falling, and the whole fucking thing. And I just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. And then finally, like it's like 10 o'clock Friday night, it finally like printed out like a close to normal thing. And it's still not perfect. Like I was just running some again today, and it's not perfect, but it's almost perfect. So considering that's like my brand, I'll go ahead and take that as a win. And so hopefully, so I'm behind on a ton of shit, and yeah, trying to get all that done. In Poetic Anarchy news, Poetic Anarchy Volume 3 is not out now. I went ahead and did the thing again today. So they sent me this proof copy for me to approve. And I went through this compared to Volume 2, and the paper is different and the printing is different. So in the final copy of this, it's going to look a lot better. But the thing that is pissing me off, like if you could see, we have stuff on the spine. The stuff on the spine seems okay. Okay, I guess Volume 3 is a little low. Maybe all of it is a little low. I don't know. But actually, I don't think it is, dude. Anyway, they're trying to tell me that my spine text is not where it should be. And if you're wondering why this is all ripped to shit, this is how I got it in the mail. So yay. So I went ahead and did what they asked me to do and resubmitted it. So I'll find out within the next 12 hours if they're going to take it or not. But I don't understand why after they send me the proof, they're like, oh, by the way, that's not good enough. Like usually you can't even get through the doing the shit on Amazon with a thing that isn't good. That's like, honestly, that's probably literally the only reason why there's not a End of Everything book on Amazon right now in paperback. Because every time, like here, I'll show you this. This might be, oh no, oh, everything fell. Okay, so on the back of this book, if you can see, like I have my little logo and the IHateMattWall.com thing right there. Amazon will not accept this because they want to put their barcode right there. And because there's text, so it would be like that. So it would cut off the I hate. Because there's text there, they won't take it. So I changed this and colored it out and all this other shit, and to where it doesn't say anything. And they still won't take it. And then I'm like, I'm wondering if like they're square, like you see the square here where the barcode is. I wonder if that like is bigger than what this shows, and it comes out like maybe like a half inch around it. Because if that's the case, then it might be touching the image right here. But honestly, how many books do you have where a barcode obscures something on a fucking cover? Like, I have tons of books like that. So I don't understand why, I don't know. Amazon is just like really pushing my fucking buttons right now. So hopefully all that shit will start working itself out. Because I am not a pleased customer at the minute, if I'm being completely honest. So I don't know how many of you watched the Garage Poets open mic. I know some of you came and some of you participated. That was fucking awesome. I fucking was so stoked to see some familiar faces from this side of the world of poetry go in there and share some stuff. That was fucking awesome. But I know that it was being streamed on Facebook and being streamed on YouTube, even though we were in the Zoom thing. So I don't know how many people were watching it or whatever. Oh, Bunny Watch. Cool. Dude, that whole thing, like people were fucking killing it. Boom. It is so rare. Like, I'm not even joking you. To go to an open mic night or a poetry reading or anything like that and seeing so many people not only read good poems, but read well. Like, it was just fucking like, oh, it was so fucking cool. Like, honestly, like, it was just fucking inspiring. I've been talking about doing open mic nights here too, and I want to so fucking bad. After that, I was just like, oh my god, these people are fucking killing it. Oh, so good. And then after the stream ended, if you were on the Zoom, it lasted like another hour and a half, and people were just like going through and reading, and it was just fucking awesome. And Shaylin read, that was fucking cool. TT read, for those of you who have seen him, and he's going to be in the next Blood Rag. He's been around. I know he has a different name for his YouTube, so I don't want to out him if he doesn't want to be outed. But it was just a really fucking great time. Like, it was just like Jeff puts on such a great thing, dude. And it's just the community he's built has been really, really good. So it was just awesome. There were so many fucking people there. It was great. Really, really enjoyed myself. So other things that I have been doing, I saw the beginning earlier today, right up to after your reading, and it seems like a really cool thing. I will try to join next time I have a free Friday. Yeah, they used to do it every week, and I don't think he's doing it every week now. I think he's doing it every month. So I gotta, and I know there's a few other ones, so I need to I'm gonna actually talk to Jeff and find out when is an open day where no one's doing anything, because I don't want to step on nobody's toes or nothing like that and cause a bunch of open mic shenanigan bullshit. But yeah, so it was really cool. My book, winner of Your Mom's Sodomy Prize for Poetry, I put it together, and I don't know if I talked about this yet. So if I did, just fast forward if you're watching this after the case or after the fact. But it was like 300 pages, and Fingering the Mundane was like 260. So I definitely don't want a book bigger than Fingering the Mundane. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the font size one more time, and I've cut a lot of poems out of it. I think now it's 230 pages, and if I could get it down to 200, I would be happy with that. And then decide kind of what I want to do. If I want to add stuff for the crowdfunding campaign in it, or if I want to what would that be? If I want to just take stuff out of it once the crowdfunding is over. I got to decide. I got to decide how I want to work that. And then also I have to decide if I'm going to do the Poetry is Bullshit book with it is like a double campaign. That might be a little overkill. So I don't know. Oh, I'm sure it was, Buns. Thanks. So anyway, so that is me. And in a few minutes here, we're going to be just chatting. And if you guys have any questions about anything, or you want to talk about anything, or comments about anything, let me know, because I'm going to be filling orders because I am backed up and I need to do that. I sold a lot of blood rags, sold a lot of chapbooks this week, and I got to get them out. I should have got them out earlier in the week. Orders. Yeah, I'm gonna order us some Chinese food. So everyone let me know what you want. I'm gonna go with the orange chicken and chow mein, because I am so fucking white that my Chinese food order is like very predictable. Oh, let's see here. Is anything happening here? Oh, hang on. Okay. Order me sushi. Ate too much and still effing hungry. Well, that is not Chinese food, Bunny. Get with the showgram if you're going to play with everyone. Okay, so I'm just joking. Dude, I have been anti sushi for so long, and it was a stupid reason. Actually, I do have quite a few of these. Maybe this is okay. Maybe this is okay. I went to this place years and years ago and got this thing called a Texas roll or something. And for the next, I don't know, like it was almost 2 days. I was like dying in the bathroom, just sick, fever, the whole fucking thing. And I went and complained. I like it's so stupid. I walked in all pissed off, and I'm like, "Your fucking sushi made me sick." And the hostess at the restaurant was like, "Sir, I don't think you can prove that, and we would like you to leave now. You're disturbing our guests." And I'm like, "All right." And I was like so mad, but like I didn't know what else to do. And I don't know. So absolutely nothing happened. But this was before Yelp, so that's probably one of the problems. But ever since then, like whenever I have like seaweed, like a seaweed wrap part, as soon as that hits my tongue, I like heave. I'm like, "Hua!" Like it's just awful. And my kid, when they make like ramen or rice or anything like that, they get the seaweed squares or rectangles or whatever and put that on, like crumple it on the thing. And they're always like, "Here, have some. It's really good." And I'm like, "Nope, nope, nope. Get that away from me." And it's so stupid. It's so fucking dumb that that's the thing that pushes me over the edge. And I keep wanting to like fight it and try to do it again. Um, and I don't know, dude. Deborah, what's up? How are you doing? I keep pushing and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then I puss out. And when was it? No, this was last weekend. Some of my friends, hello, chill baby, how you doing? Oh, I need to hit you back up on your comment because that was there was a lot of stuff there and I wanted to get into all that. So that's coming. Oh, seaweed sadness. I've gotten violently ill from sushi and still won't stop putting it in my mouth. Well, you are a glutton for punishment, so that's fine. But yeah, so some friends of mine went out for sushi last weekend and wanted me to go. And I was going to go. I got ready and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go. This is going to be great. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm even going to fucking Uber so I could drink a bunch of sake and not give a fuck and just like have someone cart my ass home. And then at the last minute, I was just thinking about the seaweed and I'm like, nope, can't do it. So I'm really pissed. I would love to be able to fucking eat it. Fabulous. Good, Deb. Good, Deb. So maybe someday I will quit being such a bitch about it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, this is gonna be tricky. Let me see if I could pull this off. Excuse me while I whip this out. Blazing Saddles, anybody? Nope. Okay, awesome. All right, I need to print some stuff while I'm sitting here. Where is it? Oh, that's way up here, huh? Okay. Okay, we have this. So let's do a couple of these. So you will be hearing my printer hopefully working in the background. That is the plan. So actually, let me check this out. Let me see what this looks like. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's good. Everyone's fine. Although that did just sound like it was giving me an alarm. So I don't like that a whole lot. Okay. Let me see here. But yeah, so keep the conversation going, guys, because I'm doing a bunch of stuff, and I didn't want to like hide today. I feel like I've been oh, Alan, what's up? Alan, you're the only person I didn't hear from. Did you get your copies of Blood Rag 7? Okay. Hand egg. It's hand egg, dude. It's Sunday in America. It's hand egg. Yeah, hiding's a lot of fun. I enjoy it most of the time. But I feel like I kind of rely on it too much. Meaning, like, not that like I get dependent on it, but I feel like if I don't force myself out of my shell every once in a while, like I won't come out. I'll just stay. And like honestly, as stupid as this is, doing a live stream and talking to you guys in the chat, that is pushing me out a little bit. So doing something like this helps me out a lot. So then tomorrow I could like go outside and not feel like I'm gonna have to fucking murder people. Let's see here. Okay, Al. You should have got it by now. Okay. Hide or star, one or the other. Star? Let me see. Oh, Jeff, what's going on, man? I was just talking about how fucking awesome the fucking open mic was the other day. I'm a big time hider. Never lost hide and seek in my life. Are you still hiding? Are people still looking for you, buddy? That's a good feeling not to have. Dude, I know. I saw that this morning at the shooting in Monterey Park. That's fucking crazy. I haven't heard any details of it yet, but like other than 10 people dead, another 10 injured, and that's all I know. Yeah. They shall never find me. Okay, so I think I did this one. So let's do this now. Okay, so that one's that. I don't know if it was Alan. I don't know if it was. I haven't heard that yet, so I haven't heard anyone saying that it might be or anything like that. Okay, and then I'll just do. Let me do. Okay, I'll just do this. I think I'm gonna need more of that, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, I got to do some stapling. And oh, I have a list. I have a list of everything I need to send out. So that's easy. Where's my list, guys? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need 6 off the grids. And it's so funny because I don't know if you remember me talking about this, but I was saying how like off the grid is longer than my other chapbooks have been. So like a dumbass, when I was printing all the copies out, I printed out the page numbers because I have to go through and put which page numbers I want to print and all this stuff. And I put it in like exactly how all my other ones were. So I get all the books out and I start like assembling them and putting them together. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm missing 4 pages. So now I have to go back and print out the 4 pages and put all those in, all of them. Idiot. This guy. Jeff says, you set the tone for a great night. Thanks for being an awesome feature. I just pulled in the parking lot before work. I'll be on for like 15 more minutes. Oh, shit, man. Thank you so much, dude. Dude, you put on such a great event, dude. Like, the community you foster is so fucking good, bro. Like, that was really, really good. And I need to ask you, what day is free of open mic nights so I could put one on? I'm doing dishes, so I can't chat. Happy to be here, though. Dude, Caitlin is the hardest working fucking person on the planet. Everyone, like, give, like, a high five to Caitlin right now. Every time Caitlin comes on, she's in the middle of at least 1, if not 17 things. Yeah, the Zoom number was on the image that the Garage Poets posted out. And I think it's the same Zoom number each time. So once you have the number, you always have it. No option not to be busy. Too many kids. Yep. Okay, let's see here. So I do got to do that. Okay, so what was my list again? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off the grids. And 2 coldest beer in the deserts. Thanks, and thanks to the Anarchy crew members for dropping in. Fantastic work. Yeah, seriously, that was so fucking awesome. That was great. The Zoom is always the same. Yeah. I figured it was the same. What the fuck? Dude, sometimes you see shit and you're just like, what the hell is happening? Shaylin's poem was fire. Yeah. Who is it? Miranda? Was that her name? Am I getting that right? Yeah, I was like, fuck, man. There's something to be said about being able to write a poem that is Marissa. Did I say that? I can't remember what I said. There's something to be said about being able to write a poem that has erotic elements, but has like an undertone of something much more pressing, whether it's like depression, abuse, like, I don't know, like, because when you hear someone, see, the other thing I was going to say about the reading was, it wasn't just that the poems people were reading were good, it's that the readings of the poems were good. And I was just like, oh man, just everything was so fucking awesome, dude. That was just a really great night. I really enjoyed it. Reader Green Books. That's right. Yeah, everyone was at the top of their game. Yeah, totally. Like it was just really, really good, man. So I highly recommend all you guys go and subscribe to Garage Poets so you can get on that when the events come up, because the video's up on my channel. Yeah. So tired of hearing celebrity writers do bad readings. Oh my god. The funniest thing is when you, this is what gets me, dude. And this doesn't always happen, but it does a lot. When you have like somebody who's like an actor or somebody whose job it is to recite verbiage, and then they read their own work and it's like a fucking train wreck. And you're like, how? Like, did you just watch a bunch of really bad poetry readings and then go, oh, I get it. This is how I'm supposed to read my work now. Oh, it cracks me up, dude. This morning I took my dog out to pee in the new snow and watched a random dude dressed as Batman jog up the road and around the corner, cape flowing awesomely. I didn't laugh till he was out of sight. Oh my god. That honestly probably would have been one of the greatest days of my life if I had seen that just randomly like that. That's amazing. He is someone who and this is for Jeff, like he's someone who like watches my writing tip videos and stuff, and he just submitted some stuff for Blood Rag actually. So but yeah, he's in the comments and stuff. Yeah. Have I done a video about what makes a good reading? I need practice. I haven't. I don't know. Yeah, I could do that. I'll do that. So many Spider-Men hang out on Hollywood Boulevard. Oh yeah, totally. And it's not just Spider-Man. Like you have all sorts of different things out there. Yeah, he was great. I have it in here somewhere. I think when he does his poetry, he wants to be known as something else, I think. TT Conley. Yeah. TT Conley. Yeah, he was really good. The stuff he sent me is awesome too, so I can't wait to put that out. Oh, and let me see the names real quick here because I got some submissions from Robert. Sent some stuff in, and Rich hit me up and told me he was going to be sending some stuff in too. So I'm really looking forward to that too. I just sometimes practice for hours before a reading just because I'm nervous, but it pays off. Yeah, here's the thing that cracked me up was that's loud. That's unnecessary, friends. This reading, I was like, okay, I'm going to be fucking prepared. I'm going to be fucking on it like nobody's business, you know? And so on Monday, I was like, okay, I'm going to print all my poems out and I'm going to set them up in the way I want to read them and all this other shit. And then I'm like, oh, and I should have the books that they're from. So I started grabbing books that the poems were from. And some of them I'm like, oh, here, I'll grab this, I'll grab that. And then I started grabbing books that I wasn't going to be reading out of, but I didn't know it at the time. And then I didn't rehearse or read them or do anything. And then all of a sudden it was like an hour before the thing goes. And so it's Friday and I'm still trying to fix the printer. So I never printed anything out. And so I had the books and I'm like going through my lists going, oh, I should read this. I should read this. I should read that. And the lists I had, I abandoned that list and just started picking random stuff. And then I just started going. And I really don't recommend doing that. That could have totally backfired on me. But yeah, but it's also really fun when because this is what happened at this reading where some people started reading stuff that like reminded other poets of other poems they have. And so then they wanted to read poems that were almost like an answer to or a comment along with someone else's poem. And that's what ended up happening. And that was awesome. The fact that people could like spur of the moment go, oh wait, I have a poem that's kind of about that same thing too, let me share it. That's awesome. That was so fucking cool. You were amazing, killer poem after killer poem. Oh shit, thanks man, thank you. Yeah, they are two of my favorite poets and people. Oh, that's awesome. Let me see. Yeah, it was just fun. It was a really good time. All right, so what the hell am I doing now? Oh yeah, I had my notepad open here. Oh, that sounds cool. Reading poems in response. That is the biggest motivation to make a chapbook I've ever heard. Oh, do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, so I need one of these. Boop. And I need one of these. Boop. And let's see. Oh wait, I should have that right here, don't I? I think I do. One of these. Boop. And two of these. Boop. That noise is kind of annoying. I'm going to stop doing that because I don't like it. But yet I'm doing it. So why? Why would I do something that I already think is horribly annoying? Funny, dude. That's a cool idea. Maybe I'll try to get something like that going based off the open mic. Oh, dude, you totally should. That'd be awesome. Oh yeah, and I said it earlier. I don't know if you heard me, but like, is there a day where? Because I know there's a lot of open mic nights that you guys all kind of frequent and stuff like that. Is there a day that doesn't have an open mic night? Because I would love to host one, like maybe once a month or something like that. Like, what would be a good day for that? Okay, I'll hit her up. Random sounds are normal in neurodiverse people land. Well, there you go. That's a topic. Okay, so what else am I doing? Okay, I got those. Oh, we're right here. What is that? Oh, yeah, I have that. Have that. Have that. I'll have that. All right, so now I just have to get the oh wait, no. I need that one too. Knew I was forgetting one. Boop. Let me see. Okay. And then I need 8 copies of Off the Grid. Is that what I said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. She's the captain of the ship. Okay, yeah, I'll hit her up. Is Instagram or Facebook better for her on that? Oh, Alan, dude. I am barely organized, man. Like I get kind of down on myself a lot with how bad I feel my organization is. Okay, cool. I'll hit her up over there. And then I need End of Everything books. So I have to go and get that box and pull the few out. So I'll do that. Okay, what else do I need to do? That. Oh, and then I have to take all the blood rags and put those together. Okay. Alan, if you don't get that this week, let me know and I'll send you another pack out. Oh, do my spreadsheets. Let me tell you about spreadsheets. I just updated my spreadsheet, and that is like that took me an entire day, and it was so overwhelming that while I was doing it, I wasn't having like a panic attack or anything like that, but I was just like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, is this really helpful? And I got to the point where I felt like it wasn't worth doing. Like that, no, I wasn't getting anything out of it. And so I'm like, okay, well, if I'm not getting anything out of this as is, how can I fix this to make it to where this is something that I want to do that is helpful to me? And so I was thinking about it, and I added something which changes the spreadsheet for me. And what I did was basically make a difference or a differentiation words as opposed from an actual paperback release to a chapbook release, because a lot of times, like I did with Fingering the Mundane is a collection of out of print chapbooks. So in my spreadsheet, Fingering the Mundane isn't in there. It's just all the chapbooks. And with End of Everything, that was all new poems. But since then, some of the poems from there have been in anthologies, and I've taken like one or two and put them in other chapbooks if like the theme fit or whatever. And when I'm looking at the stuff in there, it makes it kind of confusing and difficult to see which book it's actually in and which one it was in first and all that stuff. So now I have it set up to where as I put out a chapbook, I know when I finally do a bind up, which ones they're going to go into. And that made like categorizing shit and my OCD and all that shit like sing. And I was just like, oh, I could do this all fucking day. And I'm just like, taka, 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 taka. And I was just like jamming through it. And I'm like, this is how you do this, man. And then I also didn't have anything in there for like my like mini zines and shit. So like Madness and stuff. Like the stuff that's in here, I didn't have like anything for it in there. And so I added that. And that's really cool. And then I also added a thing for my newsletter and for Patreon. And what I would like to do, which I don't know if I'm ever going to do, but I think it would be helpful for me, is to also have a column that talks about poetry readings, like which poems I read where, when. So I'm not reading the same shit all the time, because I don't remember really like what I read when. And and what made me think of that was because Bunny asked me before the poetry reading, she's like, "Oh, are you gonna read the Jacaranda poem?" And I'm like, "No, because I think I read that last time." And then after I said that, I was like, "Shit, did I read that last time?" And I didn't know. And I'm like, let me look and see if I have notes from the last reading and see if that was even in the list. So it was on the list of things that I wanted to read. So that tells me I probably read it. But then at the same time, the list I had for this reading, I completely threw out the window and read all sorts of other shit. Are you still thinking about going on tour? Yes, I am, but I'm waiting until my knee surgery because the last thing I want to fucking do is sit in any kind of apparati for any long period of time. So that's a whole other fucking can of worms, dude. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was waiting for my authorization from insurance to get my MRI, which I still haven't got, by the way. So I was waiting on the authorization for that. And so the authorization finally came in. And so I'm excited. I contact my doctor and I'm like, yeah, I got this authorization paperwork. Let me give you the authorization number. The authorization number that they gave me was for a procedure that does not even exist at the place that I'm trying to go to. It was not for an x-ray. It was not for anything like that. It was for something completely different that I never fucking asked for. But for some reason, I guess the doctor, like my primary care doctor, checked the wrong box or something. And I've been approved. I don't even remember what it was, but it was for something that wasn't what I asked for and what my orthopedic surgeon asked for. So, yes, I am still planning on doing the tour. It's so fucking frustrating, dude. Like, I don't want to sit here and start bitching about our fucking medical system, but good God, like, ugh, like, I've seen riots put together better than our fucking medical system. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. It's a fucking shit show. But I got a phone call saying that my authorization, it was a automated voice message saying that my new authorization is on its way to me. And when I get that, I can call the doctor. So fingers crossed, guys. But yeah, so I want to get my knee fixed up and I have to move before I do anything like that. So I'm hoping summer. That's my wish. But honestly, if I can't even put a tour together, I think what I'm gonna do is just put together little jaunts. Like for these 3 days, I will be in the Pacific Northwest. For these 3 days, I'll be in the Northeast, kind of thing. If I can't put an entire tour together, but that's the plan. All right. Okay. So what else was I going to do here? Ah, yes, I was going to do that. Let's see how many people are here right now. Okay, so we got a few people here. Yeah. Okay, so we got a couple people here still. Are you still planning on coming down to LA? Oh, and if Chill Baby's still here, I got to talk to you about all sorts of shit. As far as I don't want to out you if you don't want to be outed. So, but actually, send me an email if you don't mind to ihatemattwall@gmail.com. There's something I wanted to ask you about. You probably have no idea about this, but there was our paths have crossed like figuratively, I guess, years and years and years ago. It's not anything fucking remotely cool, but I thought when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that was kind of interesting. Let me see here. What am I fucking doing? So after tax returns in March, okay. God, I hope I'm in my fucking new place by then. I gotta find that new place though. Because here's the thing. This is the first time in my life that I've been picky about anything. Because I'm normally not fucking picky at all. I.e., I lived in the desert for 2.5 years. I want a 2-bedroom apartment at least, or a house. I've been looking at houses too, but a 2-bedroom apartment. So one of the rooms can be like my studio, and I could do everything like my writing, my videos, all that shit in there, as opposed to having my workspace be 1.5 feet from my bed, because that makes it to where I never turn off. I feel like I'm working 24 hours a day. Like I feel like I'm in the office all day. So a 2-bedroom. What is that? I'm bi-curious at most, but that's up top. Yeah, I hear that. No, but so I'm looking for that. I would like to have a place that has a parking spot or a garage that is like next to or on top of or underneath the dwelling. Like, I don't want to be, especially with like any kind of healing and physical therapy I have to do, because I cannot get my knee surgery here because I park like 2 blocks away down a hill, and I cannot make that walk right now as it is. And so after I get cut, I have no idea how that's going to go. And I don't want to be trapped. And because I live in kind of a scary area of Los Angeles, no one in my family is willing to help me. They're like, why don't you move closer and then we'll come help you and all that shit if you need any help. Fucking assholes. But anyway, so there was that. And what else was I going to say about it? Oh, so I need parking, and I need it to be flat as fuck, no hills, no nothing. And it needs to be close to some sort of place where I could get groceries or anything like that. That is within walking distance would be great, because I don't want to drive all the time. And then, especially since it's my right leg, I don't want to be doing the gas and the brake if I don't have to. And I'm tired of using Instacart. I use Instacart so much because getting around here is kind of a pain in the ass. And then if I want to just walk to the shop on the corner that has basically everything I need, by the time I get home, I'm in so much fucking pain that like the rest of my night shot. So just my knee is a fucking wreck right now. Let's see. I'm gonna start writing at the cafe down the street. Oh, nice. Yeah, do that. JH says my workspace is at the foot of my bed. Yeah, totally. Like, that's exactly what's happening here. See, my workspace, this area right here, is at the foot of my bed. And then my living room, watch my hand. My living room is right there. That's my couch. And there's some more bookcases over there, some coffee tables, and all that other stuff. Now, check this out. I absolutely love this apartment. If I love this building, I fucking love the neighborhood. If I wasn't falling apart like I am, I would fucking love to live here for as long as possible. And the thing that pisses me off too is a 2-bedroom opened up 2 doors down. in this building, 2 doors down on this floor, that had a patio, like a balcony, and a parking spot underneath the building. And I didn't know the apartment was available. And by the time I found out, they had already rented it out. And I fucking like, I almost lost it, guys. I almost lost it. Let's see. My desk is in my room, and my room is super small. That's Jimmy, yeah. Bunny, I wrote 3/4 of my novel sitting in bed. Oh, dude. We all have done that a little bit, Jimmy. Knee surgery is much, much better now than back in the day. Yeah, that's what I hear. And it might not even be that bad. Like, I might get the MRI and they're like, we could just do some orthoscopic shit. Because, like, what the dude said when I went in there was, I need to find out if we're just going to go in like this with 2 little tubes and make little holes, or if we're going to, like, open you up. And he went like this. He's like, open you up. And I'm like, you're going to fucking fillet my fucking knee? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, why'd you do this? And he's like, I just was like, you know, just talking with my hands. And I'm like, that's not good bedside manner, dude. Like, don't ever say you're going to open somebody up like a fucking dictionary or some shit, dude. It's amazing how easily ideas happen when you're on the edge of sleep. That is so fucking true. And do not discount that. When you're on the edge of sleep, like, so many things happen. Like, oh, it's amazing. Dang, lasers. Back in the 90s, they used to show surgeries on cable TV. Yeah. Well, Alan, I hope you're not laughing at my plight, dude. Like, seriously, I don't know why doctors say some of the things they do. Like, they think they're being really, like, and I don't know if they do this to fuck with you. Like, because, like, I'm kind of a big dude, you know, and I go into a place and I feel like doctors fuck with me because they're like, oh, I'm going to make this fucking grown man cry kind of thing. And I'm like, dude, like, you don't have to try hard to make me cry. I will fucking start bawling my fucking eyes out. Like, all this is just the shell I'm in, dude. This is facade. Like, it's not going to be hard for you to scare the shit out of me, dude. Like, fuck me, dude. Ugh, doctors, man. I write poems in my dreams and can't wake them up to jot them down. Oh, that's the worst. Oh, the bedside manner. Yeah, for real. I have an entire notebook filled with those late night wake up poems. I used to do that. I used to scribble it down. Now I try to type it. I think I've talked about this before. I used to scribble. I had a notebook right next to bed, and I'd wake up and I'd just start scribbling things down. But when you first wake up, I don't know what it is between your hand and your brain, but like, I would look at what I attempted to write, like, from just waking up, and it looked like one of those things you do in like grade school where you just like take a pencil or a pen and you just swirl around a bunch and then you try to find an image inside this mess that you could like color in, kind of thing. That's what all of my like first waking up dream things looked like. And then I started typing on my phone, but I'd be typing without my glasses on and my eyes would be closed and I would just be like this. That doesn't help. The voice recorder is the way you have to do it. And even then, sometimes you're not really making any sense, but that is the best way to do that if you're going to do that. Sleep drunk. I went back to read them later. They were intense. Oh yeah, it's so good. Like, I highly recommend everybody do that, for real. Let's see, what do we have here? Do we have anything? Nope. Okay. All right. I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. I know there was some stuff. I got some comments that I wanted to share in an Anarchy Cruise stream. So I'll probably save that stuff for Friday. Oh, and I wanted to say this. I'm going to be putting some of the older podcast episodes, and I mean older by like maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to be putting those out, trying to catch up to what we're at now. I just put up episode 37, and we're at episode 45 right now. So I'm going to be putting those up because people do like the audio only versions on YouTube and stuff like that. And those people don't want to listen on iTunes or whatever. So because you asked for it, I will put them back up on the thing. So that will be, I'll be adding those sporadically. So this week might be kind of heavy. Like I'll be adding kind of a bunch of podcasts and stuff. Since I haven't smoked weed in a week, my dreams are intense. I took acid and watched the Surgery Channel a few times in the 90s. Fuck that, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, dude. No. Not a fan of that. I could barely watch the Surgery Channel fucking sober, dude. Good Lord. But even if you're grasping for that fleeting moment as it disappears, you can capture amazing stuff from your imagination. It gives an energy like you're missing memory. Yeah. Again, for me, if I am woken up by an alarm or by a person or by like loud noises outside, I will immediately forget what the hell I was dreaming about. But if I wake up on my own, it's really easy to start remembering stuff. And again, just say parts of it out loud. You know who did a video about this? Jessica, Soft Spoken Poet, did a video about dream journaling that was really, really good. And she talks about, I think she said it like this, like, you don't have to write down like the chronology of events, but just write down the symbols or the shapes or the colors. Like just jot everything down real quick. And it helps jog your memory of all that shit. So then when you go back and look at it, you can like start filling in the blanks of how everything happens and shit. That was really cool. So I'm going to start doing that. That's of home you got right there, Jimmy. Hell yeah. Bunny knows the drill, dude. You're having a procedure next month. Do you want to go into detail, or are we just going to stay in air quotes for that? Peace be with you, my friend. I hope that goes well for you. Yeah, dude, dreaming is sometimes better than not dreaming. There was this dude I knew years and years and years ago, and he would tell me how he hated his life. And the only reason why he never killed himself was because when he dreams, he goes to another place and it's the same place every time. And there he has a much better life. He's more financially secure. He has friends. He has a wife that he loves. He has kids and all this shit in his dream world. But in his like living life, he was living with his grandma and an addict and alcoholic, and couldn't keep a job, couldn't fucking do anything. Kind of depressing now that I think about it, sharing that story like that. But it's the idea that you can dream and have a better life and have it be the same one you go back to each time. That always blew my mind. Like being able to go back to the same dream. There are times I've dreamt about the same thing repeatedly, but never like a thing where like I knew when I'm dreaming that I'm now in my dream life and am conscious of my waking life and all that shit. Um, it's fucking crazy, you know. Astral projection and shit. Yeah, man, for real. Oh, colonoscopy. Is he gonna buy you a drink first? I love writing about dreams, but writing poems in my dreams, like try to make music in my head while I sleep, vanish when I wake. Yeah. I go back to my late grandma's house in dreams. Ferris wheel is rusted and falling into the river by a dock. Wow. There you go. That's some good shit, guys. Yeah, last night, if you guys want to analyze this dream, people make fun of me when I tell them my dreams because my dreams are just as stressful and fucked as my life is. But long story short, let me think of some moments in my dream. There was like this chicken restaurant, like a kind of fast food chicken place that was like all the rage, and everyone wanted to go there because they were having like a big party there. And when I got there, I couldn't figure out how to get into the chicken place. And I kept falling over because it was like there were steps, but then the door was over here away from the steps. So you have to like kind of jump and get in. And it turns out that there was a door on the other side, but I was just trying to get in the difficult way. And then all these people were inside like partying, and it was like a rave kind of thing. It was like, and it was all going off and shit. And like, I don't know if it was the person putting on the party or if it was like the DJ or something. I fucked something up and someone got mad at me. And then this dude comes up to me with like a hair tie in his fingers, like this, like doing like a cat's cradle thing almost. And he comes up to me and he goes into my beard with this thing and like ties my beard down into like this like big point and then takes the hairband thing out of it. And my beard looks like a boom mic, like a big boom mic or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Look at it. It's like a big boom mic. This is awesome. And then I walked into the club again and I got too near like the DJ's microphone and all this feedback happened. And like, it was just this horrific noise and everyone starts screaming at me. So I'm like, fuck this. I don't need you and your stupid chicken, you motherfuckers. And and that was the other thing. So the hip new thing was calling like goth kids minions, but like it wasn't minions like the little yellow people. It was they were all wearing white fur coats. So all the goth kids, like the cool new thing, instead of like wearing black and all that shit, they're all wearing white fur coats, like just ridiculously big. Some of them looked like fur, some of them looked like feathers. They looked ridiculous. And it was called Minions. Like, oh yeah, are you a minion? Are you a minion? And I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. And so and you have to be into chicken because that's the other thing, you know, like fur coats and chicken, you know, that's how we roll over here. And I'm like, fuck this, I'm out. And so I left, and outside it was like on the beach or something, and it was all sand. And some friend of mine was there, and he's like, oh, dude, I'm fucking freezing, man. I just want to go to sleep. And I'm like, well, I got a blanket. I have blankets in the back of my car in my trunk. So here are the keys. If you want to go get a blanket, you know, like go ahead and do what you're going to do or whatever. So I go off and do something else. And then when I come back, he went and got a blanket and is laying in the sand. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. So thanks for all the sand in the blanket. And then I'm like, I'm getting ready to go home and go to sleep. And then I look down and he got all the blankets out of my trunk and just put them all in the sand. And I'm like, you motherfucker, I'm fucking tired. And now I got to fucking go home and do laundry. You fuck. I'm like, good God. Someone tries to do something fucking nice for you and you fuck them in the ass. What the fuck's wrong with you? So then I'm like, okay, whatever. So I call my sister up and I'm like, hey, like I'm in the area. Do you want to pick up lunch before I go home or whatever? And she's like, oh yeah, come by this place and whatever. So I go to where she's at, and it's like allegedly a donut shop, but it's some other dude's car. And she's like, yeah, I just wanted to get donuts. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So they open the hood or they open the trunk, and there's like 4 donuts just laying on the fucking like trunk carpet. And I'm like, that's it? That's all they have? And she's like, yeah, but they're really good. And so she's like, do you want one? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll have that cinnamon roll or something. I don't even know what the fuck it was. It was like a bear claw or something. And so she hands it to me, and I have to like break it in half and give it to her. And it goes like, it's like, it just breaks like hard. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I can't get any fucking chicken at the chicken place. And now your fucking donuts are all fucking stale as fuck. And there's barely any here. I'm fucking out of here. And then I ran into my kid, and my kid was dating some fucking dude from some TV show that I can't remember. And he was ghosting my kid because he borrowed money from her grandma and wasn't paying it back or something like that. And it's just like, when I dream, my dream is just problem after problem after problem. And I'm trying to fucking, yeah, all of this is a fucking dream, dude. Like, this is what I dream about. And I wake up and I wonder why I'm not feeling like refreshed and happy. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was fucking hell on earth. Oh my fucking God. Oh, it's just like fucking hell, dude. Like, throw a fucker a bone. How come I can't just have like a dream of like people go, oh my God, I had this awesome dream. I was like flying and like clouds were like whipping by and a butterfly flew up next to me and it was like, hey, you're awesome. And I'm like, yeah, you are too, buddy. Like, how come I don't have fucking dreams like that? My dreams are all like everyone fucking up, me fucking up. Oh my God. Did you get that link to free samples from the Badass Beard Club? No, I don't think I did. Sounds like a Zoolander. Damn, you dream like me, like going to the damn movies. Yeah, dude, and it just never ends. It's like, as soon as like you think you're about to finish off and have some kind of conclusion to one thing, like you turn and you're in a different place and something else. Oh, and then there was this chick who was painted up like a tiger, and she went into a cage that was on like along the flood control channel, which doesn't make any sense. And she went to fight a tiger, like a giant fucking tiger. And I'm like, she's gonna get killed. And then she like kind of held her own. And then she started running. I'm like, don't people know they're not faster than tigers? What the fuck is she doing? She's gonna die. And then they just like rolled around a little bit. And then when she came out of the cage, she wasn't a person anymore. She was still painted like a tiger, but she was a cross. Okay, now you guys are gonna have to fucking Google shit. She was a cross between a Pomeranian and a water bear. Do you guys know what a water bear is? Tard something, like the little microscopic things. But that's what the face looked like. But it had Pomeranian eyes, like in those deep holes. And yeah, a tardigrade. Yeah, there you go. And I was like petting it and I'm thinking that the side of it was going to be fur, but it wasn't fur. And it was just like, I'm like, that's fucking weird. I don't know if I like that. And it's like wanting to like play fetch and stuff. And I'm like, I don't even understand what kind of animal you are. Like, this can't be good. Like, where's your parents? Like, where, like, I'm not bringing you home. Like, who do I give you to? And then I'm like, how did the tiger not kill you? Like, you're like this big. Like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, really? That's crazy. I try to face my fears in dreams. Dude, if these are my fears, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing awake, dude. Like, good God. But just imagine a fucking tardigrade with fucking Pomeranian eyes, like just like these like big glassy black holes with no fucking soul in them at all. Like that's fucking terrifying, dude. Fuck me. No, thank you. Ugh. God, I have fucking like chills now just thinking of that fucking thing. Good God. Rockwood Park in Chesterfield. Where are they like predominantly found? Like are they everywhere? Or are they just like they just found them in a couple places and they're like, oh shit, water bears? Alan, no, I would not have done that. That's a little much there. The only dreams I have that take place on Earth are nightmares. Yeah, for real. Fucking waking life is almost full of nightmares as well. So we got to be careful about that. Oh my gosh. Unreal. Unbelievable. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up. I got to staple some books together and know that if you have placed any orders this week, they're going to go out tomorrow. Yeah. Dude, this one time, I will say this. This one time I had a dream that somebody was trying to suffocate me with a pillow. Like we're holding a pillow over my face. And I woke up and I couldn't breathe. I was like gasping. And I had this fucking thick ass memory foam topper for my mattress. And I had my face, I was laying face down in the mattress and like my face was like in the mattress. And so when I pulled my face away, I was like, ah! And all that shit. I looked down and I could like see my nose and I could see my brow. It's all still in the fucking memory foam. And I'm like, fuck this shit. And I fucking ripped that fucking thing off the mattress. I'm like, this thing tried to fucking kill me. Fuck you. I'm not playing that. Oh, man. Unreal. Nice. Nice. Okay, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are all lovely, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys all soon. So until next time, you guys take care. Bye-bye.